And even after he served time in the 2008 case, that sentence, which was so crazy to me looking back, that this was a case that could have gone federal, right, where he should have done serious prison time, that they were able to have lawyers manipulate this and to talk the government into a deal where he did 12 or 13 months, basically living nights and weekends in a county jail, able to go to his office from 9 to 5 and do whatever he wanted.
How about what he pled to, too?
Right. To having an underage prostitute but not knowing it, essentially.
Right. And it was 17 years and 10 months when there were 43 victims that were all 12, 13, and 14 years old.
And they were able to manipulate law enforcement in some ways public opinion into thinking that what he was doing was creepy and bad, but it was basically hiring, poor girls from the other side of the tracks to model bathing suits and give massages. And they were really of the age of consent, when in fact it wasn't. It was a worldwide trafficking organization bringing girls in from Eastern Europe and Russia and Asia and all kinds of places. We started to look at this back around 2015. And I had some investigators who I'd known for a long time, who had been in federal law enforcement, who were working with lawyers for the survivors. And, I tried to get too fancy with it. I was trying to figure out how to do a sting. How do I sting him? How do I do this in New York? And the levels of security were so strong that you couldn't infiltrate it, right? And so, the truth is I just got busy with other stories, and I kind of set it aside. It was Julie K. Brown at the Miami Herald who kept chipping away and got these survivors to speak publicly. And without that fine work at that newspaper by Julie K. Brown and other reporters, that case in 2019 likely doesn't get prosecuted when it does. And the U.S. attorney at the time even said so in the news conference. He said he pointed to the fine work by the Miami Herald. And so it shows me that some of these stories only come to light by focusing only on that one story and chipping away and chipping away and chipping away. It also shows me the importance of local news, which I don't think gets the funding that it deserves in some cases. I come from local news. I started in Lansing, Michigan, went to Tampa, Detroit, and then went to NBC and done everything since then that I've done. But it is important, and I think every reporter should, ideally, we're in a different world now because people can start off in different ways, but should be responsible to a local community. And they were at the Miami Herald.